And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Indiana taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now and getting to start, Shane Baz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Inside, and we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. On the ground right side, fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joe.
Runner at scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Check on the runner.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And the pitch. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
A little bit low.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Now
A well-deserved double.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
1 out. Runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. That one hammered, but pulled foul. To the left side, but it is well foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1 ball.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2. Two on, 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
Outside,
misses.
that's a ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the...
Manuel Rodriguez gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Johnny Bench now at the plate. On the outside corner, 0-1.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
d'Arnaud at third. Grisham at first. 1 gone. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do?
2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And that just misses.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that big red machine.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Caminero over to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Batting second. That's
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. Strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Diaz.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Alex Faedo.
Now
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Faedo.
Here's Alex
Leading
Verdugo.
off for Indiana, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Faedo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And that's
Ball 1.
downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Verdugo gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. That clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there
Two
for
balls,
a
one
strike.
strike.
That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Diaz settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. So digging in,
Now
Ellie
batting,
De La Cruz
shortstop, Ellie
doubled his first
De La
time.
Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again
1-1.
2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away.
2-1.
That one a little bit high. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed
Now
and
pitching
walked the
for the
hitter.
Rays.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays,
Number
Cole
71.
Sulser.
Cole Sulser.
Two on, 1 out. Joe Morgan, the next to hit, drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. And that one ripped into right, and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here's the left fielder,
Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. A double and a run scored his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's so good about
0-1
trying to
count.
drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a
Now
ball
back,
off the
the
wall,
first
you
baseman,
kind of think
Nick
about what it could have been,
Kurtz.
but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. Pitch
Ball.
misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count even 1-1. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-0.
So that's the 3rd run of the inning,
Now
and this
back,
team is
the
doing a
designated
nice
hitter,
job of
Travis
executing at the plate right now.
Darno.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom
Rays,
half of inning
the
number
second
2.
baseman,
Now
right
here's
here.
the new pitcher on here, Hunter
Now
Green.
pitching.
Compared to some days, this is a
Hunter
pretty low leverage appearance
Green.
for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss at 100
0-1.
miles an hour. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These
Batting
pitchers
sixth,
are paying
the
attention.
left
They're
fielder,
trying to get better, and they're
Ricky
trying to get an edge.
Palacios.
Richie Palacios in the box now. No balls and a strike. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part, to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
That's
No,
off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
And with the big
Now
deficit
pitching
on the
for the Rays.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put
Number
that out of his
49.
mind. Every outing
Kevin.
matters for relievers and their numbers, but
Kelly.
I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
For the Stars,
Singled
the
and drove in a
center
run his
fielder,
first time through.
Grisham.
just missed.
Well, these
Count
players
1-0.
really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
The 1-1. Outside.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
That
That's
one missed.
3.
In the air, left side. Palacios makes the play, and there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1.
Bench.
This to center field. DeLuca on the move. Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Now a chance for Alex Verdugo.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Westberg stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two outs. That one out to right. And that's a fair ball. Verdugo around second. The relay safe at second.
He's safe.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Drilled in the air out towards right center. DeLuca on his way over. Makes the grab. And that is that.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's worth.
This game's a bit of a
And
blowout,
leading
Siggy.
off
Let's
for
talk
the
about
Rays,
something random.
the
Let's do
designated
it.
hitter,
Do you collect
Curtis
baseball
Gray.
cards?
You know, when I was a kid,
Yellow.
Rob Dibble taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Low.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she
That's
know?
ball 2.
So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, next offering is in for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Rays down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My laces, I scale the mountains, I sail